live on your radio. Stream via the Nova player or play Nova on your smart speaker.
This is Nova.
I'm Maham Kashani. Good morning. Police are responding to an emergency incident in Harvey Bay. It's understood a man armed with a knife is holed up inside a property in Urungan and officers are trying to negotiate with him. An exclusion zone has been set up with nearby residents told to avoid the area. The federal government says the coalition unnecessarily delayed legislation to force the CFMEU into administration. The bill was meant to be an urgent response to claims of criminal behaviour within the union, but the opposition withheld its support until yesterday to secure key amendments. Workplace Relations Minister Murray Watt says once the bill passes the lower house today, the government will move to act on the union.
So the decision as to whether the union's division is put into administration is not one to be made by a court. It's to be one made by me. Of course, the union can challenge the scheme of administration, but we will resist those sort of challenges strongly.
Premier Stephen Miles says the public might not see the government's updated plans for GABA upgrades until after the October state election, but he's brushing off concern about the loss of Test cricket from the Brisbane Stadium in 2026-27, saying an earlier rebuild meant the sport was already looking to alternatives. Overseas, a British tech billionaire is among 6 people missing after a yacht capsized off the coast of Sicily. 22 people were on board the yacht when it sank due to bad weather. One person has died. And Taylor Swift has met with 2 of the young victims of the recent Southport stabbing while in London for the Eras tour. 3 girls were killed in the stabbing attack at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class in July. Now here's Mitch with sport.
Teams for round 25 of the NRL will be named today. Plenty of injuries to cover. The Broncos with a couple ahead of Friday night's master win against Parramatta at Suncorp, while the Panthers will need to cover the loss of Nathan Cleary, who's confirmed to not play again until the finals. They have the Raiders on Saturday. And an equaliser goal in the second half sees this morning's final match of the opening weekend of the Premier League season 1-1 between Leicester City and Tottenham. Queensland is transitioning to renewable energy because without it we risk losing jobs and price rises. For more information, search Queensland Energy Jobs Plan. The rain continuing this morning on our way to a top of 23 degrees. Right now it is 14 and you're up to date on Nova.